Hi, and welcome to the next instalment of An Atheist Reads the Qur'an. So, let's get straight in here. Now, I'm going to just skip a few verses because it's basically just a retelling of the Exodus story with a few minor differences to how it's told in the Bible. And I'm going to skip to verse 62, which says this: Verily, those who believe, and those who are Jews and Christians and Sabians, whoever believes in Allah and the last day and does righteous good deeds shall have their reward with their Lord. On them shall be no fear, nor shall they grieve. Now, on the face of things, this sounds quite reasonable. It seems to be suggesting that Jews, Christians, Sabians, so long as they believe in Allah, the last day, and do righteous deeds, they'll go to heaven basically, without having to fully commit to Islam. But there's a footnote which says this verse mentioned in the Quran should not be misinterpreted by the reader as mentioned by Ibn Abbas that the provision of this verse was abrogated by the verse 385, which says this: And whosoever seeks a religion other than Islam, it will never be accepted of him, and in the hereafter he will be one of the losers, i.e., after the coming of the Prophet Muhammad on the earth, no other religion except Islam will be accepted from anyone. So we have here the principle of Nask in place, the principle that says that later verses supersede the earlier ones. So this verse is now obsolete. It's been replaced, abrogated, by this later verse 385 that states that Islam is the only religion that will be accepted from now on. Verses 63 to 66. And, O children of Israel, remember when we took your covenant and we raised above you the mount, saying, Hold fast to that which we have given you, and remember that is therein, so that you may become al-Mutikun, the pious. Then after that you turned away. Had it not been for the grace and mercy of Allah upon you, indeed you would have been among the losers. And indeed you knew those amongst who you transgressed in the matter of the Sabbath. We said to them, Be you monkeys, despised and rejected. So we made this punishment an example to their own and to succeeding generations, and a lesson to those who are al-Mutakun. So there seems to be, what this verse seems to be saying is that in order to punish the Israelites for rebelling against him, Allah temporarily at least turned them into monkeys. Which of course is is not mentioned in the Bible. Both accounts can't be true. One of them might be true, but both of them can't be. But both of them could equally be false. But anyway, be you monkeys, despised and rejected, is a punishment that Allah apparently placed on the Jews as an example to future generations. And also we see here the beginning of an anti-Semitic motif that we will see throughout the Qur'an. Verses 67 to 71. And remember when Moses said to his people, "Verily Allah commands you that you slaughter a cow." They said, "Do you make fun of us?" He said, "I take Allah's refuge from being among the al-jahilun, the ignorant or the foolish." They said, "Call upon your Lord for us, that he may make plain to us what it is." He says, "Verily it is a cow neither too old nor too young, but it is between the two conditions. So do what you are commanded." They said, "Call upon your Lord for us to make plain to us its colour." He says, "It is a yellow cow, bright in its colour, pleasing to the beholders." They said, "Call upon your Lord for us to make plain what it is. Verily to us all cows are alike, and surely if Allah wills, he will be guided." Moses says, "It is a cow, neither trained to till the soil, nor water the fields, sound, having no other colour except bright yellow." They said, "Now you have brought the truth." So they slaughtered it, though they were near to not doing it. Okay, so we have more theme, more of the cow theme coming through here. This is a different kind of cow. This is the first cow that we read about was a cow that they were worshipping, the golden calf. Now this is a cow that is to be slaughtered, a very special, unique cow that they have to slaughter to atone for their sins. And it has to be very special. It has to, it has to be not too old but not too young. It has to be yellow, bright yellow, and it has to be a cow that is neither trained to till the soil nor water the fields, sound, having no colour except bright yellow. So it's a very special and unique cow. Anyway, moving on, verses 72 to 74. And remember when you killed a man and fell into dispute amongst yourselves as to the crime, but Allah brought forth that which you were hiding. So we said, strike him, the dead man, with a piece of it, the cow. Thus Allah brings the dead to life and shows you his ayat, proofs, evidences, verses, lessons, signs, revelations, etc., so that you may understand. Then after that your hearts were hardened and became as stones, or even worse in hardness. And indeed there are stones out of which rivers gush forth, And indeed there are of them stones which split asunder, so that water flows from them, and indeed there are of them stones which fall down for fear of Allah, and Allah is not unaware of what you do. So apparently these magic stones are proof that of Allah's existence. They are apparently sentient because they fall down for fear of Allah. And yes, it's nonsense, isn't it? And but I'll leave it there, and we'll pick it up next time. If you want to follow this series, then please do so. Give us a follow. Until next time, bye for now.